Hello and welcome to my very professional and very precise and accurate CPU delidding. I'm going to be delidding this dead. It's not going to focus, I know, and I can't see the screen, so I won't be able to tell if it does. This is a Intel Core i5 2400. I have two dead ones right here and right here. These are from my server, which has another 2400 in it right now. And the story of that computer is a long story. I will throw up a picture of it. But the overall gist of it is, this original one was the one I had when it was my first computer that I got when I was very young. I was like 9 or 10 when I got this computer. I would play Fortnite and Roblox on it. I don't think any of the videos that I've recorded with that computer are still up on this channel. I made them all private because it's embarrassing. Anyway, it had a GTX 550 Ti in it and 8 gigabytes of DDR3. This CPU in particular is 4 cores, 4 threads, no hyperthreading. I could probably look up the cache information, but you also could do that too, since I don't feel like switching inputs on my monitor. This specific one died and the other one died due to, the first one died because I was running a Cinebench thing on it, and once you've seen the picture, you'll know how stupid that makes me look. I did a Cinebench run. Unbeknownst to me, since the motherboard was new, I had to replace it because the pins in the old one were broken. And I left out a completely big part of the story. I hope you can appreciate my excellent camera work. I hope it's still recording. It is. On this video, it's definitely not a iPhone 8 Plus taped to my computer monitor with duct tape. I would always have professional camera equipment, no doubt. That computer's, the GPU, the 550 Ti, I think I might actually still have it somewhere. That particular GPU kicked the bucket. I still don't know why. I think it was a driver update. That's besides the point. I have a new computer that I've had for 5 years. That's besides the point. Goddamn dog hair. So it died due to overheating because I had plugged in the CPU fan into the same color plugs. I thought they went together. I was dead wrong. I plugged it into the, I think, a case fan plug on the motherboard instead of the PWM CPU fan, which, if you know anything about computers, it's not a good thing, especially when you're putting the CPU under load. That CPU lasted months upon months because all I would do on it is run Pi-hole, which is a network-wide ad blocker, and Minecraft servers, which aren't very CPU intensive unless you're running a lot of mods. However, during the run, the screen went all garbled because I was using the iGPU on the chip. Bad idea for Windows 10 because that iGPU is actually the worst thing I've had the displeasure of using. I think a PS2 could run games better than that. It was cooked. I got this one on eBay for $8, and then my dumbass was poking around in the computer while it was on with a metal screwdriver. Because, no, it wasn't a metal screwdriver. I was touching the PCI Express chipset heatsink, and I bumped something, and then it went all garbled again. So I had to buy the CPU that's in there now on eBay for $9. These CPUs are wicked cheap. Like, they're flying under the radar. Actually, no, Budget Builds Official made a video on it. Doesn't matter right now. They're pretty decent for power. You can run some modern games on these things. However, they're starting to show their age, and most games will have it pinned at 100%. But the 1060 I threw in there, great pairing as a backup computer. It runs Cyberpunk, and it looks great without DLSS or FSR or whatever the bullshit the companies try to make you use, so they don't have an excuse to not optimize their games. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. This is dead. There's no reviving it. I have no use for it. We're going to delid it today. Because I have nothing else to do, and I saw a video of somebody delidding a PS3 CPU. Despite me having 3 of those consoles, I'm not going to ever touch that unless it's putting new thermal paste on. Hopefully it's not too diagonal high there. I probably look like garbage right now, but that's besides the point. Today, Jack Black can get out of here. It's going to be interesting. I hope I don't get my precious Linus Tech Tips mouse pad dirty. Actually, we're going to use a Chipotle napkin that I use because I don't have any tissues. Okay. High quality placemat is here to save the day. So we're going to go ahead and attempt... I'm getting thermal paste all over my finger. That's great. That's gonna come off for sure. So I don't think I have a thin enough bit. This is the thinnest bit I have. Oh well. I know this isn't the typical foray of content that I post on here, but today I was feeling zany. I was feeling whatever the fuck the word is. Please ignore my parents. Being impersonating a cigarette smoker in the background. They don't smoke cigarettes. They're just funny like that. You will hear them. I can't make them. I'm not going to make them leave the house. And, you know, I'm not old enough to live on my own. And I'm definitely not rich enough to live on my own. This is going to be more... Oh, good God. So instead of removing the lid, I just bent the PCB. That's really good. That's awesome. How the fuck do you delid a CPU? I should have probably Googled this before I started recording. Don't worry, I'm not doing research on the fly. I would never do that. Ever. I would never pull up a YouTube video while I'm recording a YouTube video. That's really dumb of me. I would never do that. Oh, you gotta buy a fucking thing? Oh. You gotta buy a special piece of equipment? Right. So, I work I work part-time, and I definitely don't have the resources right now to buy such things. and I wouldn't buy a thing like that because delidding CPUs is not exactly something I do on a daily basis. But, you know, I don't want to hit on it like a hammer and kill my fingers or my desk or my mouse pad or both at once. But, you know, does he tell you like how to do it without one of those stupid, oh yeah, you gotta buy something? I'm not buying nothing, buddy. I'm not buying nothing. Yeah, they all use like delidding tools, buddy. I'm not rich enough for that. You know, I gotta give Intel some credit where it's due. They use some really good glue here. I might actually stab a finger. You guys might watch. I don't want to say gore, but a person being injured on YouTube today, or I'll just edit out. I'll probably just edit it out if I actually stab myself. It would really suck if I like stabbed it really hard and I broke the die, and then this video would be for nothing, and I'd be looking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I scratched my fingernail, broke the napkin, and did absolutely nothing. I'm an idiot. Okay, I will not be stopped here. I don't exactly have. I do have a vice, but it's in my garage. I live in upstate New York, and even though it's early April, it is still freezing outside, so I'm not going out there to move stuff and get to the rusty vice. That's not how we do things over here. Damn, I really just cut through that shit. I have to talk over some loud, voice in the front room because, American houses are built like shit and don't have any sound dampening, and so the door and everything just lets all the sound in because the walls are paper thin. Yeah, so somebody's on the phone in my house, and I really hope I'm getting all of this on camera because I don't have a wide angle lens, because I didn't use my phone because I didn't feel like duct taping my main phone to a monitor and recording a video in 4K 60 to use all the storage. I'm not editing any of this out. You're gonna like if you're gonna click on a video on my channel, you're gonna watch. You're gonna suffer with me as I go into this with no experience or prior research and very crude tools. You can't really see it, but this bit is already fucked over from how much I use it as a pry bar. Yeah, no, I'm damaging the aluminum. You know what? This appears to me like it's an aftermarket heat spreader. Because even though it has the Intel laser engraving on it, the edges are sanded and the metal is pretty soft. Like I can scratch it with the screwdriver and make a pretty significant dent in it. I don't know if you can do that with a regular one, and I'm not going to find out because I'm not going to destroy my first CPU. But this appears to me like it's aftermarket and probably made out of like aluminum or something. I could do the research, or I could not do the research, and I choose not to. Yeah, buddy, so you guys might witness, oh wait, I got on a stick. Now, let's see if I damage everything around me by just, should probably, Yeah, this is not the most safe and secure thing I've done. Do I have anything? I do. One moment. Yeah, buddy. Perfect. Always have random shit lying around in your room. You'll never know when you need it. Garbage camera work is coming into full light here as it is not staying upright. Okay, perfect. Now, let me make sure it's... Have I been doing this the whole time or you haven't been able to see it? About to find out. Okay, now that I have, and it's still on the fucking, it's gonna, oh, this is gonna make my mouse pad dirty as hell, bro. What am I doing with my life? Well, that just absolutely destroyed my bit. And also bent the PCB more. Oh, it's happening. Are you Dude, do they make this thing out of fucking... Oh, yep, there it goes. There it goes. Do they make this shit out of, like, kryptonite or something? Whatever the fuck invincible ass material? Dude, what glue are they using, genuinely? Dude, it's more... Oh, there goes my bit. It's actually, like, more bending the PCB, which... What do they make PCBs out of? Do they make them out of wood? I genuinely don't know. Could probably Google that, but that would make this video 20 minutes long if... Okay, so now we are talking over the thing again, and because my parents are watching a football game right now, oh my gosh, it's happening. Oh, good God. Oh, good golly gee. I don't know. Oh, Lord. It's happening. Okay. Get ready. My full scientific method is coming to light. Destroy the PCB enough, and you will succeed in life. And destroy your one flathead screwdriver bit that can go to really small spaces. Am I actually doing anything? Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. I know this doesn't benefit the world in any way, shape, or form. And you watching this will not benefit you. I am wasting your time. I bet nobody on the face of the earth will watch this video to the other. To the full length because I am really bad at making... Oh my gosh. Okay, you know, I did... Going into... You get to watch my speech in full swing as I have the world's best... Oh, yep, buddy, there it goes. Oh, wow, that looks... So this is the top of the die. The underside of it, where you can see all of the internal structures. This wasn't supposed to happen. I ripped the die in half. I mean, the CPU is already unsavable. Oh yeah, no, that's, you can even see where it overheated. The black part. Yeah, you can see the 4 cores. The silicon will probably decay. I can touch it with my finger. That definitely just destroyed. Okay, well, I think this is actually more than a success because you get to see I get to see and you get to see the inside of a CPU die. That is what makes it run. It's not going to focus, but that is the CPU. Well, there's no saving that. Thank you for probably not watching this, but thank you for watching if you did. Like the video, maybe? Nobody's gonna fucking watch this, but the main goal here is to prove I do have hobbies. I do things other than... No shit. No shit. Okay, well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Jeez. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you, Intel, for making so many of these that they become really cheap. And I can buy one on eBay for $8. Thank you. And goodbye.